Hey YouTube, it's Yana Kemper. Doing my review for Real Housewives of Atlanta, season 4. I think this is episode 8 or 9. Yeah, the one that just came on the first one of 2012. Um, the show was okay. I don't know why I thought it was gonna be better this week. I think I was so looking forward to Love and Hip Hop that I just wasn't even tripping about watching Real Housewives last night. I just wanted to see Love and Hip Hop. But anyway, I'll talk about Real Housewives. It was okay. I give the show about a C. It wasn't yeah, it wasn't anything major that happened tonight. Starting from the top, it opens up with Phaedra, her mom, and that cute little Aiden. That little boy is just making me want to drive to Atlanta and kidnap him. He is gorgeous, absolutely just adorable. Golly, that baby is cute. Um, Phaedra is just talking with her mom, and I don't remember what the hell they were talking about, honestly. I'm not even front. They were talking about something, probably the funeral business. I was so busy watching Aiden give high five to grandma that I wasn't paying attention to what they were saying. But nice little family. I told everybody, if y'all watch my other reviews, y'all know Phaedra is my absolute favorite. Her and Apollo's interaction, I just like them as a family. I think they are a beautiful black family, and Phaedra is good for the show because for all the negativity that Nene has put in Sheree, I think Phaedra actually paints a very nice picture of a successful black woman with a nice husband, a beautiful family, and what appears to be a really good relationship with her husband. Them playing in her office and just they seem to have a really nice relationship. So, as always, I don't have anything negative to say about Phaedra. She always looks great. I like Phaedra. I think the next scene, forgive me if I'm jumping around, the next scene goes to Candy, and I think that's her manager going to meet with the country singer. I have no clue what her name is. Going to meet with the country singer, and I think it's big ups to Candy for stepping outside the box. I think it's a great idea that she's going to be writing country music, because I think it does all translate. Everybody goes through the same thing, broken hearts, love, anger. It's all the same emotions. So I think if you can write R&B, you can write country, you can write you can write anything. So like I said, big ups to Candy for thinking outside the box, and I do think she's a very talented writer. I actually think that Candy needs to stick to writing, because I've never been a fan of Candy's voice. Candy sings through her nose to me. She has a very nasally voice, and she always oversings and just puts too much into it, and nothing really comes out. So I'm not a fan of her voice. When I was a teenager, I remember not liking Candy when she was with Escape. I don't know why I thought she could sing, but it's not. She should stick to writing and producing. I did like the song that she did with the lady. I thought the country singer, had a really nice voice. So I think that could be she could do big things with that. So good luck to her with that. The next scene jumps to Nene and Marlo. I don't care what anybody says. Marlo just looks masculine to me. They both sitting at the table looking like two big ass big ass transvestites. They just look like drag queens to me, both of them. Talking about how big their damn feet are. They just both look mannish to me and sitting at the table. And I know a lot of people say it about Nene. I know Nene it seems more womanly, but I don't know. At a certain height, I'm like, wearing heels, you just look, you look crazy to me. If you 6 feet tall and you want to be 6'6", it gets a little silly. I think if I was that tall, I wouldn't be wearing heels that damn high. But they discuss their I guess the situation with Charles or whatever, and Marlo, I guess, feels a need to go into her past. Not that Nene asked, but I guess maybe she was probably doing it for the camera, I guess, because she knows, I guess, people are looking her up or whatever. Again, I don't know what the definition of socialite is, because it doesn't seem like she came from a socialite background. So I don't know if that's her giving herself that title. She's claimed that she's dated millionaires, and I guess, she must be telling the truth. I don't care what anybody says. There's nothing attractive about that woman. She's average at best. She looks every bit of in her 40s. She doesn't look youthful. there's nothing about her that stands out. So hell, she must have some serious ass game if she can get a billionaire, because she does not look like billionaire quality to me. Nothing about her personality. She seems, if she's added to the show, she'll just be one more pretentious ass person on the show, because she seems probably like she's more pretentious than Sheree is. So, their little meeting went well or whatever. I guess they'll be, the new fake friends on the show, whatever. Then Nene goes to her open house. I don't know what that party was. I don't know if they were selling jewelry. What? I think it was a fundraiser. Nene goes to the fundraiser, and they, selling expensive ass jewelry, and everybody's like, "You're beautiful, you're gorgeous," and everybody who said it was fucking ugly. It's like everybody in there being fake. Nobody was stunning. No damn body I saw, at least. So more pretense. I don't think I can stand it. The show kind of makes me never want to go back to Atlanta again. I haven't been to Atlanta in years, but I damn sure don't remember it being that pretentious down there. But I guess it is. Well, maybe that's just for the show. And, nothing really major happened at the party. It was just a party. Like I said, the show wasn't nothing really major. I don't even think I'm going to run the full 15 minutes of me talking about it, because it's really, I'll just be rambling at a certain point if I'm not already there. Nothing major really happened on the show. Kim and Croy, were doing the family thing. And I think, like I said in another show of mine, I think Croy's a really good guy. Seems like he's putting his foot down with her kids, and Kim is actually letting him be the man of the house and making her kids, respect his role. So I think that's good. Again, Kim is in danger of boring herself into oblivion. So she keep it up. There's nothing about her that's all that interesting anymore. What else happened? Oh, Cynthia and Peter. You know what? I'm not for couples being on TV discussing their marital problems. I just think it's a very poor idea. If you are really, truly interested in your marriage working, that's something you do behind closed doors to me. That's not something you bring to 50 million viewers to be in on your personal business and your counseling sessions. That is such a personal thing to me. So I'm like, anytime I see couples doing that, I'm just thinking, on TV, I'm thinking, you know what? You are more interested in the fame than you really are in saving your marriage. So, and if you're in marriage counseling after less than a year of being married, it's just, that's not a good look. It's not a good sign. So I still think Peter is a major, major asshole. I don't see what Cynthia sees in him. She seems sweet. They just don't seem like a good match to me. Like I said, Phaedra and Apollo, you see their joy, you see their love or whatever. But with Peter and Cynthia, it's just so much tension. I think the examples that she gave why she loved him were good ones. I think his were just, I was wondering when he said, when I wake up in the morning and you're laying there and so beautiful. I'm like, well, is that a superficial thing? Well, I didn't know what he meant by that, but and maybe too, because I just don't like Peter. Everything that comes out his mouth, just I find something negative to say about it. So I don't know, but like I said, I was surprised that the pastor would allow. If I were a counselor, I wouldn't allow cameras in. I'm like, if you're not really serious about y'all marriage or whatever, being between the two of y'all, come back without the cameras. That's how it would be. But I was kind of surprised that the pastor allowed it. So. I guess he's like, whatever. But I guess they're going to try to make it work. But it'll just be really interesting to see how far those two end up going as far as the marriage, if they having problems already. And I don't think Cynthia touched on the fact that Peter walked out. At least I don't remember hearing it. That Peter walked out on her grand opening for her agency. So, I mean, I know that she's probably taking that to heart, but I don't remember her saying anything about it. What else happened with Phaedra and the funeral home business? It looks like it's going to be off to a good start. And Apollo is on board, so that's that's a good thing. So like I said, they're doing big things. I like them as a couple. Other than that, I don't really remember seeing Sheree. I know she was helping Kim exercise, a bullshit exercise session, but I think that was just screen appearances. I don't think they actually ever worked out or ate whatever the hell she was making her. So, that's it. Like I said, the show was not all that this week for me. It was a C minus maybe. I guess next week we'll see Kim and Nene meet for brunch or whatever they were doing with Candy's mom. That whole thing is, that whole storyline is getting kind of played out for me. It's old. They both seem like they want to move on. It's just like Bravo or the producers are egging it on to make it drag out a lot longer. They are both over it. They're over each other. They're not going to fight. They're not going to do anything else. So it's like, let's just let that ride. It's nothing's going to happen. We're tired of it. They're tired of it. Move on, Bravo. But we'll see what goes down with that next week. Okay, that's all I have this week. Like I said, nothing really went on all that amazing this week. So I will see you guys next week. And have a safe and joyous week. Ta-ta.